Look at that Dark Elixir right there, that storage. Oh, baby. We've got 75,000 of 200,000 capacity, just over 75,000. That sweet nectar Dark Elixir. Yes, it's a hot commodity, isn't it? And you want to know how to get as much as possible of it, right? Well, you know, there's no holy grail. There are 3 ways to get Dark Elixir. One is to buy it. We can go to treasure, we can buy gems, and then we can use gems to fill our Dark Elixir storage. 3,658 gems to purchase 124,682 Dark Elixir. What, are you kidding me? Yeah, okay, so that's the easy route if you have a lot of money and you don't know what to do with it and you have nothing better to spend it on, right? Okay, number 2 are these little guys right here, your Dark Elixir drills. We are fully upgraded to level 6. We get 100 per hour. You know, we can boost them, and that can give us 200 per hour. We still have the same capacity, though, I believe. I don't think the capacity changes, so 1,800. So every 9 hours, you got to make sure that you're collecting. But, you know, then you're still spending your hard-earned money and gems that you can be using for other things on getting Dark Elixir, okay? Only for it to be taken away by somebody. The third method is for raiding, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, if you notice, I'm in Crystal 3, all right? 2,152 trophies. I've actually dropped back down. I've been up at Crystal 1 and Masters 3. So I've been trying to find that range that is going to give me the best return, right? Because I'm not only farming for Dark Elixir, I'm also looking for gold and regular elixir at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to show you my replay history. Now, I'd say dropping down this far is not that great. Some of the raids, like most of the raids, I'm not getting a whole lot of Dark Elixir. There's more Dark Elixir in the higher leagues, okay? You can find the outliers. You can find, you know, bases like this where I got 1,485. I had a couple of attacks that are now off my chart here that were over 2,000, 2,500, 2,800, okay? But those are few and far between. The other thing that you need to consider is your league, right? So Crystal League 3, yeah, I'm at loot bonus, 35,000 for gold and elixir, but I'm also getting some Dark Elixir for every win. And it goes up from there. Crystal 2, you get 200 Dark Elixir. Crystal 1, you get 300, and so on, right? The top league, if you go to Champion, you're getting 1,200 Dark Elixir per win, per raid win, okay? Now, I haven't been up that high, so I'm probably going to follow this video up with one down the road once we're completing our road to Champion. We get to Champion, and to see how difficult or easy it is to get those wins so that we can get that bonus elixir or Dark Elixir, as well as getting Dark Elixir from some of the raids, okay? So, yeah, our attack log isn't great here, but I did record some stuff from last week, and I'm going to go revert to that recording. But one thing I will say, I will tell you, this Dark Elixir, okay, in about 4 days, I've been able to collect around 210,000 Dark Elixir, okay, from these raids. It takes a lot of work, okay? You have to raid a lot. I use the BArcher Army, okay? I raid a lot. If you saw my video yesterday, I mean, it's not going to show you that right now. I'm only at 19 attacks won. I had 436 or something like that attacks won last night before the league reset into the new season, and those were only wins, right? I had probably at least another 200 losses where I was just going for resources, but I didn't really care about the trophies, okay? So let's go over to those replays. I'll show you a few. One other thing I'm going to mention, okay, and I know you guys, some of you guys frown upon it, but when I'm getting Dark Elixir, I'm using everything in my power, everything under my control to get as much Dark Elixir as possible from raiding. That means I will use lightning spells. I do boosted barracks and boosted spell factory attacks. And if I see a lot of Dark Elixir in somebody's Dark Elixir storage, and I'm attacking that base, or even if I'm not attacking the base, I don't really care about trophies at that point in time, I'm using my lightning spells. People use it on me, I'm going to use it on them, period. And that's, you know, no holds barred. This is war. This is war. You go after the Dark Elixir. You do what it takes to get it. Period. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So let's go to the replays. All right, guys, here is where I was at last week. I started around 20,000 Dark Elixir, and I wanted to do some raiding in order to start upgrading my Archer Queen, so I needed to get up to 85,000 Dark Elixir. So I'm going to show you my attack log. We're going to show you this raid against Tico. I got 1,415 Dark Elixir out of a total possible 1,614. Okay, so this is going to be like a quasi Town Hall snipe. Now, I always spawn my archers or Archer Queen as far away as possible from the Town Hall, just in case he has hidden Teslas. I know he's working on some. And we're going to specifically target this Dark Elixir storage. It's not in the center of his base. I have a BArcher Army. I'm pretty sure I can get access to it. I'm not sending troops in and around. I don't care about the 50%. All I want is that storage. So I'm going to send a bunch of barbarians in there to try and knock down one of those walls, and then we're going to send in a bunch more barbarians to take the fire from whatever's firing at us, and then archers in to take as much of that Dark Elixir as possible. Now, the barbarians aren't really going where we would like. The archers, we're pretty close to them. I'm trying to keep an eye on my Archer Queen because I don't want to lose her, but at the same time, yeah, I can't really end. I probably should have went for the Dark Elixir first and then used my Archer Queen to take out the Town Hall, but, you know, as it is. Now, my troops are getting wiped out by the splash damage, all right? The Wizard Tower and the mortars are just taking them out, but I do end up getting most of the Dark Elixir. Not all of it, but that's... You know, there's not much more you can do when you have a BArcher Army and you're attacking specifically for resources, okay? Let's go back to our attack log. So we had a few other attacks. I mean, like I said, sometimes I lose them. I have another one there for 1,601. We're going to take a look at that one, Fokker Island. Okay, so it's another Town Hall snipe. Now, look at where he's got his Dark Elixir storage. He does have some resources as well in the drills. Not much, but we're going to, again, we're going after that Dark Elixir. The nice thing about this one is that his Elixir storage is right there on the outskirts of his base. So where we're attacking the storage, we're going to be able to get some Elixir. He's got 244-odd thousand of it. So that's not too bad. We got his Barbarian King and his Archer Queen. They're sort of guarding those corners, but it's okay. We should be able to take out all his Dark Elixir. All of it, right? Because his storage and his drills were right there. So there we go. 1,600 and some odd Dark Elixir, and I'd say that's a win. Plus, we got the Town Hall snipe, right? We got the Town Hall snipe, so we got a star, and we didn't lose any trophies. We gained trophies, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, that's it. Let's look at our attack log once again here. And, you know, I use a few lightning spells. There's one against Gyrat. I used my lightning spells. 4 lightning spells and a full storage, or basically a full storage for our purposes, because after, I believe 50,000 Dark Elixir in a storage, you can't lightning for more than, I think, 2,500. Or you can't gain more than 2,500. With 4 lightning spells on a storage like that, you can gain 1,500, okay? So, like I said, I did raid a lot, a heck of a lot, and it takes a lot of hard work, but that range, again, the important thing is the range. I'd say go in and around 22 to 2,400 and maybe even a little bit higher, but you may have to, as you get higher, look at using a different army configuration. I had pretty good success with the BArcher Army, but I did spend quite a bit of gold finding those bases because there are a lot of bases that I had to skip over. One other way, actually, I guess a fourth way, it's still raiding, but I mean, you can gain a lot of Dark Elixir via clan wars, right? I mean, I know we're in war prep, so I can't show it, but when you attack bases, not only can you gain Dark Elixir by attacking them, but your bonus Dark Elixir, which is significant if you win the war, it's you know, significantly reduced if you lose the war, but you still do get some of that Dark Elixir, all right? And we're just showing the Crystal League. We're in Crystal League 2. We're getting 200 Dark Elixir bonus per, and we were up at Crystal 1 for a little bit, getting 300 per. So, like I said, I will follow up later on once I do the road or complete the road to champion and do some raids up there. We'll see how easy and or how difficult it is going to be to collect Dark Elixir at those higher levels, and I'll do a follow-up video sometime in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, no holy grail. I'm sorry. You know, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the effort in order to get that Dark Elixir. But, you know, if you're focused on it, then you're not really worried about anything else. You're not worried about trophies. You're not worried about gold. You're not worried about elixir. You're just getting that DE, that sweet, sweet nectar. All right, guys. That's it, guys. We'll see you next time. I'm Spider, and I'm out.